Preparations are now underway inside the Mississippi Coast Coliseum as we prepare for President Trump's historic visit to Mississippi. Today, jurors heard emotional testimony during Joshua Peterman's first-degree murder trial. Despite receiving several reports of gunfire here at the Legacy, police say they haven't found any evidence that a shooting ever happened. No student will walk the halls here at Gaston Point Elementary School again. School board members unanimously voted to close the school. School threats still a problem in South Mississippi. This time, 2 different threats happening at Bayou View Middle School. This is where 2-year-old Kaylee Thompson drowned Friday night after her parents say she was left unattended for only 2 minutes. Well, it's more like the calm after the storm. Things have settled down here quite a bit, but all morning, customers have been rushing into this brand new Rouse's to see what items are fresh and on sale. Frightening moments when a pickup truck crashed into a convenience store in Long Beach. As you can see from this security video from the outside, a truck pulls up to the hop-in on West Railroad Street, pauses for a moment before it appears to bump the front of the store and then rams its way through, barely missing a customer and a store employee. Miraculously, no one was injured and the man involved was not charged.
Annie Johnson has the full story.
It may not seem like much, but a small pink lawn mower is how Rodney Smith Jr. is leaving his mark on breast cancer and countless lives around the country.
To see especially a young man like Rodney step up and do this is just absolutely amazing to me.
During October, Rodney is partnering with survivors, those who are battling or those who have lost a loved one to breast cancer.
I'm having them to come out and mow a strip with me, sign my lawnmower, and share their story.
He first got the idea to use lawn mowing back in 2015.
And I came across this elderly man outside mowing his lawn. It looked like he was struggling, so I pulled over and helped him out. And that night I decided I'll start mowing free lawn for the elderly, disabled, single parents, and veterans.
Rodney and his pink lawn mower are traveling to all 50 states. In Poplarville, he met 43-year-old Brittany Creel.
Found a lump on my own and ended up with triple negative breast cancer. Went through 6 rounds of chemo, and in December, at the end of those chemo treatments, I had a double mastectomy.
And while lawn mowing isn't a direct cure, Rodney's efforts are leaving a huge impact on those affected.
There are many ways to make a difference. My tool of choice happens to be with a lawnmower, and I hope to encourage kids around the United States of America.
At the end of his journey, Rodney plans on auctioning his lawnmower and donating the proceeds to My Hope Chest. Reporting in Poplarville, Annie Johnson, WLOX News.
Annie Johnson speaks with the shopping center's owner and why he's taken on this stance.
Of small stray cats has created a big problem for Gulfport business owner Geoff Clark.
Please don't feed the cats.
Clark, who owns the Exchange Shopping Center near Cow and Lorraine Road, has had to put signs up warning people not to feed the stray cats near his business.
What's happening is people were coming to the mall here, dumping food out onto the ground. The cats would not go in the traps because there's all this food laying around all over the place.
Clark and a few of his clients were taking care of the cats and getting them spayed and neutered, but they were unable to catch them after people also started feeding them.
You see a stray animal or whatever running around and your first inclination is to give them food. But in this situation, it really was hindering our effort to get them spayed and neutered and control the population.
The problem has gotten so bad, Clark has had to contact law enforcement.
We've got all of the video cameras that used to be like all over the mall. I've got them now zoned in where these people keep dumping the food off, and I've had to have the police called to go visit these people, and I've had to charge them with trespassing.
Clark's suggestion to people who want to help is to donate to the Humane Society of South Mississippi.
We actually have not been seeing a decreased number of intake of cats in this facility. Usually around September it drops, and it hasn't. It's just stayed steady.
The Humane Society is launching a spade and neuter program in October to help with overpopulation.
So anybody that really wants to help, don't drop off food, go donate to the Humane Society.
Visitors who ignore Clark's warnings and signs could find themselves facing a trespassing charge. Reporting in Gulfport, Annie Johnson, WLOX News Now.
The property owner says he's been able to successfully feed and catch the cats on a separate property adjacent to his.